The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Barcelona against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets. Responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward, he can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's come loose. It's a goal kick. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Knocks it towards the front. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Throw in. Dybala, aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. Spoon forward. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba tries lifting it over. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sergio Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Dybala with a delicate ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, didn't catch it right.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Chip through, thrust towards the front line. Dele Alli, Neymar tries a through ball. Luis Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez. Alcacer shoots! Alcacer with a beautifully timed run. Mascherano battles to win it back, plays a clever pass, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. Boots it upfield. Has he picked him out? He's away! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Towering header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Morata! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Manchester break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Oh, too much weight on that. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here's the start of the second half. Manchester carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Jerome Boateng. Raspilicueta. Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gets it back. Mascherano. Rakitic. Looks to slip it through. Tries the route one option. Tries to stroke it through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Sergio Busquets. And it's Alcacer. Goes wide. Now here's the through ball. Barcelona get it back again. Hits one! That is wayward. Aim forward. Rakitic. Neymar. Daniel Alves cuts it out. Deftly done. Floated through. Dybala tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Passes it through. He's had a go! decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Neymar. And it's Jordi Alba. Throw in. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options.
Barcelona may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
And it's Dele Alli. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dele Alli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Jerome Boateng was not to be moved. Passes it through. Morata. Good clearance and very necessary. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the pass. Mascherano. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's not going to make it. And it's Messi. Roberto. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries a through ball. Has it out wide now. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Jordi Alba goes long and forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Manchester against Barcelona. James Rodriguez plays from the start for the very first time since arriving on loan.
Yeah, and we don't know whether this loan move may be a short-term solution or end up as something more permanent. It's all in his hands now as to how it'll unfold.
So the two starting lineups. So it's away we go then. Manchester are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they look safe for a place in the last 8, unless things take a drastic turn for the worse here. He's found his man. Morata, early ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. James Rodriguez. It's Dele Alli, cuts it out. Defence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Dybala, crossed in, tries a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Barcelona didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Iniesta. Barcelona get it back again. And it's Luis Suarez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Morata. With the ball through. James Rodriguez. Alcacer. Now it's Alcacer. Now the pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Tries the cut back. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
And it's Luis Suarez. Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Who's going to make this theirs? Dybala pumps it forwards. Morata looks to dink one in. Iniesta. Jordi Alba, spoon forward, now it's Luis Suarez, back to the keeper and go again. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Iniesta. Jordi Alba, hoisted towards the area. Good save, really well read. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! In time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Sergio Busquets. Alcacer. Jerome Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Here's the ball in. There it is! A goal at a really telling moment. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Mathieu. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Piqué. Aimed long and direct. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Sergio Busquets. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Azpilicueta. Goes long and forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Piqué. And it's Jordi Alba. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Morata pumps it upfield. Dybala. Dele Alli. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Dybala passes it through. Silerson catches it safely. Lobs it in gently. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Luis Suarez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Azpilicueta boots it upfield. Gets up to head it! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester last themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Alcacer. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball is over the line. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Jerome Boateng. All the way back and they start again. Muslera tries lifting it over. Oh, good interception. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Dybala. Ali. Dybala. He's had a shot! Gorgeous from Dybala! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
PK. Brings it forward. Looks like a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the pass. Spoon forward. Passes it through. Dybala has a go! Is it in? Oh, that is an awful miss. Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Dele Alli gets it back. Ali. Dybala. Hits one! And the cutback. Smart save. Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Sergio Busquets gets it away. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Alcacer. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that's it. Manchester are through. They followed up their win in the first leg with another win here. It was never in doubt. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And, you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
You